Hi, Senator. My name is Natisha Wilson. I am a sophomore management major from Honolulu, Hawaii.
Yeah.
In your bio, it mentioned something about universal preschool.
Yes.
I have two preschoolers as well as a 17-month-old. My husband is active duty Coast Guard. So the child care and preschool is important to us. However, the child care and preschools that are available to us on the bases are generally full and have wait lists upwards of a year long. And the child care facilities that are off of the bases that are either lower, we really can't, we don't qualify for them because we're above the income, the lower income, and then on the other, they cost so much.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts on that or plans, if any, for child care and preschool?
Great. First of all, thank you. Thank your husband for serving. Whatever your views are in Iraq and so forth, every time I begin the subject, and I've been to Iraq a number of times, I'm so impressed with what our men and women in uniform put up with every single day. And people can disagree about policies, but they're remarkable people. So thank your husband very much for what he does every single day. It's a great thing. I take a lot of interest. I wrote the original child care legislation back in the 80s, the Child Care Development Block Grant Program. And it was a huge battle to get the federal government to try and help out people, particularly working families and those that didn't have the resources, to deal with quality, affordability, and availability of child care. Those are the three legs we built that legislation on. And year after year, I've tried to get additional funding so we could have more of a comprehensive program to assist working families that really need this in order to have a safe place. We take better care by regulation of pets in your automobile than we do your child in many ways. It's incredible to me. And today we're only serving a small fraction of children who need quality, affordable child care, particularly an available child care. So we're continuing to push for the additional resources. I have not been able in the last 6 years to get a nickel more because the administration has been so flat out opposed to it. They sometimes seem to think that what I'm doing is promoting parents leaving the home, that I'm encouraging parents to get out of the house and not take care of their children. And this is, nothing could be further from the truth. I want people to have choices if they're in that position. But like you and your husband, for you to get an education, for he to serve the country, and for you to be able to raise a family ought not to be a great conflict, in my view. Bases, by the way, in the military, and I'm sorry you can't find an available space because the best child care in America is being offered by the U.S. military today. It was not the case when I started out. It was the worst. But they were finding trouble recruiting people and families because their child care was so bad. Once they got the child care better, it made a huge difference. Now, this was long before Iraq and Afghanistan, but it made a huge difference in terms of their ability to recruit people to come in because there was a great place to leave your child during the day while you worked, and or your husband, or single parents trying to raise families. So I'm committed to do everything I can to see to it we do a better job at this. And I'll be fighting now that we have a majority in the Congress to get additional funding and support for it. And instead of, by the way, providing a tax break for 1% of the income earners, which involve billions and billions of dollars, if you gave me just $6 billion, a little more than the $6 billion I have today, for child care, we could make a huge difference for families like yours. We're spending $250 million every single day, $4 billion a week, just in Iraq, just in Iraq. And with all due respect, if we can find a way to get out of that situation and put some resources to work like this, I believe America's going to be stronger all around if we do it that way. So I'm hopeful we can do something like that. I believe those things.